She was never the monster at the crossroads. She was the one who lit the way through it.
There's a goddess the Greeks trusted more than almost any other god on Olympus. Zeus gave her power over earth, sea, and sky, power he didn't give his own children. And somehow, over 2,000 years, we turned her into a Halloween decoration. Her name is Hecate, and by the end of this video, you're going to understand why the thing we're all taught to fear about her, the witches, the crossroads, the darkness, was never the scary part. The scary part is what happens when you find out who's actually been standing there in the dark this whole time, waiting for you. This is the story of her rise, fall, and modern resurgence. Most people are familiar with 3 things about Hecate: witches, black dogs, and crossroads. That's it. That's the whole cultural memory. But go back to Hesiod, one of the oldest Greek sources we have, and something strange happens. Zeus doesn't sideline her. He elevates her. Alone among the old gods, she keeps her share of earth, sea, and sky. She could grant a fisherman a good catch, a soldier a victory, a mother a safe birth. People didn't whisper about her in fear. They built her shrines at their own front doors. This deity, Hecate, represents a bridge between the mortal and the divine. So somewhere between goddess people welcomed into their homes and goddess people carve into horror movies, something got lost. Or, and this is the part most retellings skip, something got hidden on purpose. Stay with me because this is where it gets interesting. When Persephone was dragged into the underworld, the myth is almost cruel in how it's usually told. Nobody heard her. Not her mother. Not the other gods feasting on Olympus. Almost nobody. Hecate heard. And this is the detail that gets cut from the kid-friendly versions. She didn't run to Zeus. She didn't demand justice from the gods who let it happen. She went and found Persephone herself, torches in hand, and became the one who walked beside her through the underworld and back out again. Keep that image in your head, because it's about to explain everything else about her. Here's the open loop from the beginning of this video, and here's where it starts to close. Why did a goddess this respected end up as the go-to symbol for everything sinister in the ancient world? Look at what she actually represents.
Death. Change.
The unknown road. The things no one can control, and everyone is a little afraid of. It's a lot easier to fear the guide than to fear the darkness itself. So instead of sitting with the discomfort of some things simply can't be controlled, we did what every culture eventually does. We made the messenger into the monster. The triple-faced imagery you know her by, maiden, mother, crone, watching 3 roads at once, wasn't originally menacing. It was practical. She's a guardian who can't be snuck past. Somewhere along the way, can't be snuck past got rebranded as should be feared. By the time Shakespeare needed a name to mutter before a murder in Macbeth, her transformation was complete. Guide to ghost story. Threshold keeper to Halloween prop. None of it was really about her. It was all about what we needed her to be. So, who's actually been standing there in the dark this whole time? In her oldest imagery, she doesn't carry weapons. She carries keys. Her power was never about causing harm. It was about access to the underworld, to grief, to the threshold between who you were and who you're becoming. She's not the thing waiting for you at the crossroads to hurt you. She's the thing waiting for you at the crossroads because someone has to be there when you arrive, and everyone else was too afraid to stay. Every one of us hits a crossroads eventually.
A death.
An ending. A version of ourselves we have to let go of. The myth's answer to who walks you through that has had a face this entire time. We just spent 2,000 years too scared to look at it directly. And it is time we finally acknowledge that guardian. We must embrace the shadow to walk into the light. Maybe the crossroads was never the frightening part. Maybe what frightened people was realizing someone had to stand there, holding the torch steady, while everyone else looked away. Hecate never asked to be feared. She asked to be trusted with the parts of the story no one else wanted to carry. The next time you're standing at your own crossroads, unsure which road is yours, You don't need to wait for the fear to pass. You need a torch, and the willingness to look directly at the dark. If this is the first goddess you've reclaimed with me, welcome to the Eclipse Within. Next, Persephone and what actually happened underground, including the part of the myth almost nobody tells. Subscribe, and I'll see you at the next threshold.